since I've changed the body on that one from that body, because this is the geisha heisha chassis, I had a spare geisha racing chassis, or geisha racing chassis. That's my Psycho. So I had a spare cage because my other geisha chassis is on my four-wheel steer. So I had a spare chassis. So I put the Holmes Hobby that was in my original chassis and a 30% overdrive gearbox. It's got a steering wheel and a CB radio in. I can't put a full internal body kit because the engine and gearbox and battery's in the way, but what it is. Might see if I can get some door panels to put on the inside. But this is what I've built. All the back's got wooden back. It's class 1. Yeah. Class 1. It's got shocks from my Boom Racing D110 in. Probably going to change them to whatever I feel like, because I want to put Dravtex on my buggy. So, and I'll have a spare set of shocks or something. So I might put them in here, but they might be a bit too big. But I've got the aluminium ones from there. I've cut and shut this body, taken about an inch out, sealed it, and I have the tusks, the small tusks, whatever size they are, I haven't a clue. They're the smaller tusk tyres on Pro Build wheels. So I like that. And you go across. This is a Trailfinder 2 body, by the way. I've rusted it. Yeah, I don't know if I like these stickers or not, but I left the bullet holes in it. I've done the thing. I can put lights in it, but I haven't got a light kit for it. Not that will fit without having loads of wires and boxes. But I've done scale builders guilds technique for sanding and rubbing, and I missed a step on the lighter paint for the rust, but it's come out really well. I've platinaed it, the roof's all platinaed. It's basically a barn find. No drivers in it, but it does look really good. Can't see, that's better. Now you can see. I trimmed the body out the back. This is a class 1, but I've got to try and get some bumpers for it, because the bumpers I got don't fit. So I'm going to have to find something. I put jerry cans. All the lights are painted up, rusted. I'd like a Toyota sticker to go on the back there, but I can't find one and I'm not hand painting it. So I'm not very bothered about it. It fell off. I'll find one eventually. But it does work. It's alright, the drive shaft's catching the better wood that it's sat on to get it off the turntable. But, does work. I can't remember if I tuned the Hobby Wing 1080 ESC, but it works. Fire extinguisher, bags. My mate 3D printed them. I 3D printed the fuel cans and the battery, which I've still got to do a bit of black thing on. Got the jack from AliExpress. I think them and the bags come in under a tenner, so you can't complain. Oh, I got the fire extinguisher as well, so the whole lot come in under a tenner. So I can't complain, and I'd ordered some other bits, so I'm happy with it. It looks good. It's weathered, it's rusty, it's old, which is meant to be. I've got to test that out yet, which is the camera mount for the thing. I airbrushed my Tyrannosaurus skull and weathered and shaded, and still not finished, but I was bored. I was waiting for the paint on the battery and the, what do you call it, to dry. Fuel cans. So besides having to fit bumpers front and back, which I might have to make some because they're right level with the back of the thing, so the back one might be fine, but I need to make them the same width as the body. But I'm happy with it. I'm happy with it. The shocks come from that Land Rover, which were either 90s or 100s. So I might get another set of lizards, desert lizards. But I want a set of Drav Techs for that one, so I can take those shocks off. So if I take those shocks off, I might put them on the Psycho. Take the lizards off the Psycho and put them on the buggy, the crawler. But I'm happy. It's got a space on the shelf for it, so it can go on the shelf. I've had a bit of a rearrangement on my thing. I need to take the shocks off of them and put them back on that. But that's got internals, so I might put them back on that van. So I can swap those shocks around. Haven't had any of them running at all. I've got the small buggy that was at the end now up there. Haven't run that for ages. Changed that. That's fixed. That's fixed. Took that out and realised the shocks need rebuilding and stuff. Haven't played with that. Haven't done anything with that. I've got my boat I'm building, the Flower Corvette. Finally got the paint to stick with that. Took that out the other day. That still works lovely. Still working on that. Haven't looked at it for over a year now. Same as the thing. Land Rover. Bits underneath. Fishing boat. Besides bits of weathering, I've done all the inside, I've dirtied it. Done the chimney. Dirtied that. Painted bits and pieces. Rusted that. Made it look good. That's working well. I'm enjoying that. I haven't done much. Been busy with work. Waiting for bits with that. I'm still doing those things which are a pain in the neck because they're all tweezers. But everything's still got loads to do. And I got a speeding ticket just come through the post. So great. Another pointless speed awareness course. Can't be bothered with that neither. But there you go. But at the end of the day, I am happy with that. So just need to test it now.